I pray in a variety of different ways, some of them with other people and some of them in private as well. It's been lovely to join in with the daily office with more people recently, so to do morning prayer and compline with other people from the parishes has been just wonderful to be part of a praying community in that sense. I've been doing a lot of liturgical praying recently, so doing prayers that other people have written as they really express what I want to say at this time. I also send up arrow prayers throughout the day for people or situations, using any words that come to mind, or sometimes just holding those people or those places or those things up to God in silence if I can't think of the words. I also find it helpful to use more contemplative ways of praying, for example using symbols or objects such as candles or pictures to help me focus on something, or possibly a holding cross as well. And I love to reflect and listen to God in silence. I also like using spiritual exercises such as the Ignatian Examen, which I find really useful. I pray for lots of reasons, because we're told to. Christ tells us to very clearly in the Bible. Because I believe that it involves both talking and listening to God, and that it's one of the ways in which over time you can see your relationship with God develop. I pray because I believe that prayer is a way in which the kingdom of God can break through into our understanding, like sunbeams breaking through dark clouds. And I pray because I believe that prayers are answered, although obviously they're not always answered in the way that we want or in the timescale that we might expect. C.S. Lewis famously said that prayer doesn't change God, it changes the one who prays. I first heard that quote in an episode of Dawson's Creek quite a long time ago, and it stuck with me, and it's really proven true actually, especially at the times when I've prayed for somebody to change because I don't like the way they're behaving. Normally I'm the one that ends up changing. My attitude is changed by my prayers. Praying during the pandemic has been a great comfort and a reminder of the steadfast nature of God, which is desperately needed at this awful time of change. It has too at times been really hard. I've really struggled to find the right words to say what I want to say. And that's when praying the prayers that other people have carefully crafted has been so helpful. You may have seen a few weeks ago a short video of a young lady in America, I think a music teacher, who wrote a song about how the pandemic made her feel. So she introduced it, and then she stood and she started playing her ukulele. She played some beautiful laid-back ukulele chords, and then she just started screaming, because that was how the pandemic made her feel, and that was her response to it. And at times, to be honest, that's how I felt as though I should be praying. We're told in Romans 8 that the Spirit intercedes for us with wordless groans when we don't know how to pray. To quote the Beach Boys, God only knows the amount of pain that people are feeling at this time. And it's not hard to imagine that an appropriate response might just be a wordless howl or a scream. And then when I think about this, I'm brought back to the limitless love that God has for us and the unchanging desire for a relationship at the heart of the gospel. This reminds us that life will go on. Life with Christ will go on for all, although for some people their earthly journey is done. And life will go on for the rest of us as well, although the immediate future is not certain at this time. Life will go on. There will be something better. And we should keep praying for God's kingdom to come. So please join me now in the words of the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.